What's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to go over my liquid eyeshadow collection. I am absolutely obsessed with liquid eyeshadows. They are one of my favorite makeup products and I have definitely collected a lot over the last year or so. So I figured I would just show you all of my very favorites and what I like to use a lot, pros and cons of each one, and just like the different brands and things like that. But before I really get into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I made a new Instagram account recently, which is at rachelle_spier. I'll put it on the screen right here for you. I decided to make a new Instagram account just because I have my one for my makeup artist business and one for my accessories and jewelry business, but I didn't have one that was for myself, and so I just decided to make one there. That is where I'm really going to be kind of trying to talk to you guys, engage with you guys. I'm going to ask you guys a lot of polls on like upcoming videos that you want to see. I just find it easier to interact with everybody there, so if you guys could give me a follow, I would appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I don't have like any followers on there because it is brand new, so I really appreciate it if you're on Instagram to follow me there. I also wanted to say that if you guys comment on these videos and like my video, it really helps me grow. That's how the YouTube algorithm works, is if you guys engage on my posts, then it's going to be shown to more people, and I really want this channel to grow. I want to do this more for you guys, so if you guys do end up commenting below or just liking this video, it really does help me out. And I would really appreciate it so much. So if you guys end up doing that, I love you so much. Anyways, enough plug on that. All right, getting back into these little guys. First of all, for any of you guys that are wondering, this case is from the store Daiso, which is like I think it's Chinese or Japanese dollar store. I think everything is $1. If not $1, it's like very cheaply priced. It is just in a local mall and it has these little containers. It's really good for like stationery, pens and stuff like that, but I also find it really nice to use to organize my makeup products. Honestly, next time I'm at Daiso, I'm gonna pick up a bunch more of these just because I love this container and it would work great for like lip glosses or all sorts of other things. So if anyone was wondering, I think it was $1, Daiso. And then as far as how I organize this, I try to organize them by color combination. So I'm just going to go through each stack because they are kind of organized by color. So for the first little section, it is just these kind of like lights, whites, creams, champagnes, and silver colors. They look just like this. This first one here is Pixie by Petra. It is in the color Crystalline. It is just a really light kind of glitter. It's not very opaque, so it is great as like an eyeshadow topper. It is just like a really light white with like little rainbow glitters in there. And then this next one is from Colourpop. It is in the color Lucky Penny, and it is almost just like an iridescent marshmallowy unicorn. I don't know what you call this color. It's like an opalescent. It's very pretty. This next one is from the brand Catrice. It is called California Creamin', and it's just like a light pearlescent kind of color. It's not very glittery, just pearl. Next is this one from Stila. It is called Diamond Dust, and it is like a white silvery kind of color. This is one of my very first liquid eyeshadows that really like started my obsession. Was when these Stila liquid glitters came out, then I just got hooked, and then all the other brands started coming out with them. So this is the one to blame my obsession. And then this last one is this Morphe. I believe that this is more like a liquid glitter, and it is in the color Poppin'. It came out with the holiday set this winter. All right, you guys, here are the swatches. This one right here is the Pixie by Petra Crystalline or Crystalline or whatever. This one is the Colourpop Lucky Penny. This one is the Catrice California Creamin'. This one here is the Stila Magnificent Metals in the color, what was it called? Diamond Dust. And then this one right here is that Morphe Glitter Poppin'. That is the first row. All right, these next sections are just kind of like my champagne colors. They're like, yeah, just like a light champagne. I wouldn't really say pink and I wouldn't say gold. This first one is a Wet n Wild. I think that this was from some sort of like collaboration or like special goth thing that they did. This is in the color Pure Intentions. It is just a really almost light pink with kind of like a gold reflect in there. It is so pretty. The next one is this Morphe color here. It is called Days. It is just a really pretty kind of champagne color with like a silver reflect in it. It's almost like a liquid metal. Next one is from e.l.f. This is called Brushed Copper, and it is kind of like a really light copper color. This one from Stila, it is called Peachy Sheen. It is just like a light peachy glittery color. This one came in a holiday set, so I have about 4 or 5 of these little mini ones that I got last Christmas. And I do really suggest picking them up when they are in the little mini set because you get about 5 or 6 different colors for like the price of 1.5. So I do like those, and I'm pretty sure that there is a holiday set this year. I'm not going to be picking it up because I already have a lot of the colors that's in it, but I do suggest that. Next one here is also from Stila. It is in the color Kitten Karma, which is a very beautiful rose gold with like a silvery glitter. The Stila ones are really opaque and thick, so you can just wear them on top of like your bare lid because they have a lot of color in them, whereas some other liquid eyeshadows don't have as much like pigment to them. They're just more like glitters or like toppers. But these Stila ones are like very pigmented and very opaque. This last one is called Wanderlust. It almost has like a purpley green shift to it. Here are the swatches. This one here is the Wet n Wild Pure Intention. This one here is the Morphe Days. This one here is the e.l.f. Brushed Copper. This is the Stila Peachy Sheen. And then Kitten Karma. And the last one is that Stila Wanderlust. I don't know if you guys can see that like green purple shift in it. These ones are all so pretty. The only one that didn't swatch very well was the Peachy Sheen from Stila. It was very like thin. All right, you guys, the next one are my golds. They just look like this. I don't have as many golds as I thought I did. There are a few that I have that are in my makeup artist kit that I don't have for my own personal use, just because I don't use gold that much on my eyelids, to be honest. But these are the ones here. This one here is from Wet n Wild. It is called Goldie Lux. It is almost like a gold green chartreuse color, which is super interesting color. And I had to pick it up just because it was so different looking. This one here is from NYX. If it had a name, it's not there anymore, but it is in the color LCL101. It is just a really orangey gold kind of color. Oh, it does have a name. It is called Crystal Gold. There is this pretty light kind of champagne-ier gold, or just like not as bright of a gold, also by NYX, and it is called Crystal Silk. There is this pearlescent looking one from Essence, like this. It is just called Solar Explosion. It's kind of like a pearly kind of color. And then there's this last one from Morphe called Flare. I don't really know if this is gold, but it was in with my gold ones. It's kind of almost just like a copper bronzy, to be real. This is the Wet n Wild Goldie Lux, the NYX Crystal Gold, NYX Crystal Silk, the Essence Solar Flare, and then the last one, the Morphe Flare, which I guess is more of like a bronze color. Hopefully that was in focus for you guys. So yeah, that is all the gold colors. Tegan, my pug Boston Terrier, has joined us, so if you hear some snorking in the background, it's not me, I swear. This next category is like my light kind of pink colors here. This first one is by NYX, and it is in the color Polished Pinup. It is just a really pretty like pinky, peachy, glittery gorgeousness in a bottle. This one here is called Prelude by Colourpop. It is just also a peachy, opalescent, really interesting color. It kind of almost like shifts pink, purple, and orange. This one here I got at Ross. I don't even know what brand it is, to be honest with you guys. It just says long lasting liquid eyeshadow. I did a Ross haul, and so maybe if you guys are interested in knowing exactly what brand this is, it's in the Ross haul. It is just this baby pink color here. It's just like a really nice frosted color. I have this one here by Avon. It is just a like deep kind of like plum color. And it is just called Mauved Metal. And then these two are recent buys for me. This one here is by Wet n Wild. They are the Liquid Catsuit. This is in the color Off the Grid. These ones are matte liquid eyeshadows, so they don't have like any sparkle or glitter to them, but I love them so much. And then this one is called Putty in My Hands. It is just kind of like a lighter cream color. Then that other one was kind of like a cooler purpley pink. And then this one's just like light. I hope you guys can see. This one is the NYX Polished Pinup. It's almost like a gold peachy shift. Right next door there is the Colourpop Prelude. This one is that random one I got from Ross that doesn't have a name or brand. It is just super random. This is the Avon, what was it called? Like Mauve Metals or Metal Mauve or whatever. This one is the matte Wet n Wild one, Off the Grind. And then that last one is the Putty in My Hands. I love that color, it's so pretty. All right, you guys, here is my reds and purples. So this first one is from Morphe. Again, this came in the holiday set. That I don't know if it is limited edition or they're gonna be there forever, but this is the color Flare. It is just a like red coppery color. The next one here is just from the brand Touch and Soul. These little mini guys came in a holiday set as well with like 5 or 6 of them. A few of them are in my makeup artist kit and then a few of them are in my personal collection. They usually come in a bigger container, but then the little minis are for the holiday set. And yeah, I really do like these as well. The cool thing about these ones too is it comes with the liquid on one side and then the pigment on the other. So you lay the liquid down and then you just pat the pigment on top if you want it to be even like more glittery and shiny. And they color 04 Delio? I don't know what, I'm not sure. Next one here is from Stila, again one of those little mini ones. In the color Next to Note. This one from Stila, it is called Twig. It is like a red-brown color. It's really interesting color. This one is the Morphe Fuego. This is the Touch and Soul number 4 Adelo. This one is the Stila Next to Note. And then that one is Stila Twig. There's this one from Stila. It is in the color Smoldering Satin. It's like a cool toned champagne. This is one of my favorite ones from Stila. There's this one from Cover FX called Amethyst. It is kind of like a light purple. And 2 more from the Touch and Soul. This is in the color 5 Lottie. This is the liquid side and then that's the pigment side. So the liquid is just a little bit darker. And then this is in the color Irene. This is the liquid side and then that's the pigment side. Here the swatch is the more purple one. This one is the Stila Smoldering Satin. That one is seriously one of my favorite colors out of all of them. This is the Cover FX what was it called? Amethyst. This is the Touch and Soul, I think the color was called Lottie. And then this is the Touch and Soul Irene. All right, these last ones are kind of like dark colors. And then there's just this random one. I don't know, this one just doesn't have a home. It doesn't really go with these ones, but it's in there. So this first one is a cool toned brown with silver reflect glitters. It is just called Cashmere Love from Wet n Wild. I haven't tried this one yet, I don't think. It looks really pretty. It kind of looks like that last one that I love from Stila, Smoldering Satin. I should swatch them next to each other. Next one here is from one of the Morphe sets. It is like a really interesting green gold color. It is super unique. It is called Ignite. Oh, I like this one. It's from Flower Beauty, and it is just a glittery green color, and it is called Camo. And then from Morphe, it is this black with a silver glitter reflex. This one is called Flicker. This one is the Wet n Wild Cashmere Love. I know it's not as dark as these other ones. I'm sorry, it's in the wrong category. This one is that super cool one from Morphe. It's like green, but gold. Oh God, I absolutely love that color. It's Ignite. This is the Flower Beauty in Camo. And the black with the silver reflect glitter is called Flicker from Morphe. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate it. If you lasted all the way to the end of the video, you are awesome. I love you so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.